Morning, folks. First off, apologies for the voice. Full of a head cold, which is, as you can tell, it's just gone straight to my chest now. I was hoping to do a finds video this week because I haven't done one for about a month, but paid to a lot of that. But I wanted to do a quick response to a thread started by Rob Walker, where he's asked us to show 10 of our favorite illustrated album covers. Excuse me. So, like I say, I want to do a quick response. This is going to have to be quick, otherwise my voice is going to give out totally. I thought I'd do, as is my wont, a progressive rock response to Rob's thread. So we start off with an obvious one, what was probably classed as the first proper prog album, and this is King Crimson's In the Court of the Crimson King with that iconic cover, a wonderful cover, superb, and that was done by Barry Godber. Even if you're not a prog fan, you know this cover. That's number one. Number two, we go to Genesis, and I've chosen the cover of Selling England by the Pound, which to my mind is Genesis' best album. Wonderful cover artist, a wonderful cover done by Betty Swanick. Lovely. And possibly even better, we have Caravans in the Land of Grey and Pink. And what a beautiful painting that is. I'd love to have this up on my wall, I think, but never seen a poster of it. And this was done by Anne-Marie Anderson. Caravan in the Land of Grey and Pink. Continuing with a whimsical sort of theme and cover, we have my favourite Gong album, Camembert Electrique, with these wonderful illustrations by the man himself, Mr. Dingo Virgin, aka David Allen. You couldn't mistake his artwork for anybody else's. Strong and streaming, mate, as it says on the back there. Brilliant. Next up, and continuing on with a cover done by a member of the band, we have Pink Floyd's Relics compilation, or a bizarre collection of antiques and curios. I've always loved this cover, and it was done by the drummer Nick Mason. Sticking with one of my favourite bands of all time, Hawkwind, and this is their album Hall of the Mountain Grill, with this wonderful crashed spaceship cover done by the wonderful Barney Bubbles, who worked a lot with Hawkwind and did a lot of their covers in the early days. This has always been one of my favourites. And next up we have an album where the artist gets equal billing with the musician, and that is The Pentateuch by Dave Greenslade, he of Colosseum fame and his own eponymous band Greenslade, and the artwork is by Patrick Woodruff. Wonderful artwork, and this is a book that tells a story along with 2 albums of keyboard music by Mr. Greenslade. And these illustrations are just superb. To be honest, the illustrations are better than the album itself, really. It's a good album, but it's worth it just for these illustrations. Look at that. Brilliant. And speaking of Dave Greenslade, I also couldn't pass up the opportunity to show an album cover by probably the greatest artist of album covers ever, Mr. Roger Dean. And this is his cover for the first Greenslade album. And it's brilliant. I have actually got this framed up on my wall. Lovely cover. But I could have done 10, 15, 20 videos just on Roger Dean's covers alone. Brilliant artist. And next to last, but we have one of our own, the inimitable Mr. Michael P. Dawson, with his album Paleozoic, and the cover shows the whole concept behind the album. Michael does brilliant albums, and if you're into experimental, progressive music, you do yourself a favor and get some of Michael's work. It's superb, and that cover is just excellent. The cover was done by Mike Manasco, but all of Michael's albums have excellent covers. I think each one done by a different artist. And finally, while strictly not progressive, though they have dipped their toes in the progressive genre, I think particularly with the title track of the Terrapin Station album. But I've gone for their other album, which is highly experimental and adventurous. This is the Grateful Dead with that wonderful cover, sorry about the glare, for the Blues for Allah album. And that cover was done by Philip Garris. Anyway, that's a very quick response to Rob's thread. Thanks, Rob. That was really interesting to do. I wish if I'd been better, I'd have put more thought into it, but I just wanted to do a response. Saturday's meant to be the Kendal Record Fair, though if I'm like this, I won't be going. Unfortunately, I hate missing it because the next one won't be till December. Though the week after we have the Windermere Record Fair, so if I miss one, I can still get to the other, hopefully. Anyway, everybody, I hope you're all well, better than me. Take care, and I'll see you soon.